was Pastor's Prologue.
I remember being at a cabinet meeting with Father Lucy as president, and his first announcement was so-and-so and so-and-so are engaged. And we were like, first, what school in the country would the president know that, find it really sort of useful to announce it? And he had watched the proposal from his window in the Nan Altmeyer place. He watched the guy get down on his knees, and she said yes, and he was just sitting there and he waved at them, so. And that's Spring Hill.
Father Mark Lewis is a Spring Hill College alumni from the class of 1980. He is now the provincial of the New Orleans province of the Society of Jesus. We met up with him to hear about his Spring Hill experience and his time as a student during Hurricane Frederick.
So, to get off campus, we had to spend about 3 days just clearing the roads to get out. So the students were all put to work. So the day after the hurricane, the president of the school was sending off a group to dig a latrine kind of thing, and part to go and clear this road. And there were some faculty on campus that I worked alongside, the academic dean and the new professor of philosophy. And the spring reopened. So once a day we would go down to this little pool that was about the size of a jacuzzi kind of thing. It would sit about 2 or 3 people, very cold water. And that's where we got our bath, because there was no water, no electricity. But the whole school would have about 3 or 4 minutes, and there would be a lineup with everybody going in, coming out. So it was a very social event.
In 2005, Mark came back to Spring Hill to teach history. He talked about how amazing it was to be in the presence of his former mentors.
The thing that I was pinching myself the first couple years was being on the faculty with Father Cragen. Mr. John Welsh in the history department had taught me, and he was still on the faculty. A lot of the English faculty, Dr. Gilmore had taught me, and Dr. Cabellia. There were just a whole bunch of people that I was now sitting with at faculty meetings with,
right,
who I'd just been so in awe of 25 years before. I was amazed that 25 years later how similar it was. You know, we have technology, we have the times have changed, but watching how the community builds, how friendships are made, to be honest, how people fall in love and break up, and everybody on campus sort of knows it.
The interview ended with Mark offering up some valuable advice to current and prospective students.
Well, I would say the challenge, especially for incoming freshmen, is to really enter into the community. It's very easy to feel like you're a little bit outside because it's such a close-knit group. But if you get into that community, if you make friends, if you become part of the Spring Hill community, it will be with you for life, and it changes you. And your friends from my friends from Spring Hill are my closest friends, and it's just a really life-changing experience. So don't be afraid to enter into every aspect of the life of Spring Hill College.